And Jojolapa, the voice you are listening right now is the presentation of Anak Media for Nepal Bhasa Academy, Neva FM 106.6 MHz radio. I am KHEM SITAULA, an English teacher and the head teacher of Adina Secondary School, Sabar. Today, I am speaking on this radio education program conducted by Kirtipur Municipality. I am here to facilitate the teaching and learning of Class 10 English. This program is broadcast every Monday at 9 a.m. I will be together with you for about 30 minutes. Dear students, last time we started Unit 9 and we did the first reading text of Unit 9, which was a poem, very interesting poem, The Road Not Taken. And we almost finished the reading text 1, and today we are going to learn reading comprehension 2, and this says read this narrative essay based on narration or like a story, an essay like a story about an unexpected incident, unexpected event. And the title of the story is A Scary Secret of Two Sisters. SCARY, scary. Scary is a frightening secret, or a horrible or a terrible secret, or a terrifying secret of two sisters. And the story goes like this. One autumn, the season was autumn season, my sister and I made a blunder. Means the narrator of the story and her own sister made a blunder or a terrible mistake. She was 10 and I was 16. And their age was, the narrator was 16 years old and her sister was 10 years old. We planned to really enjoy our holiday because we were together but away from home. And they had holiday, they had vacation, and they planned to enjoy their holiday. And to enjoy the holiday, they decided to go their grandparents' city, grandparents' home. Our excitement lasted till the end of our journey and taught us an important lesson. And they were very excited because during the holiday it was their nice journey. But from this journey, from this trip, they learned a very important lesson in their life, and which they kept secret as well. We felt very excited and grown up as we were on the way to the hometown of our grandparents in a cart. Fresh and cool breeze touched our body and our soul. When we reached the lodge, accommodation, lodge, hotel and lodge for staying, we were disappointed. We were upset. Although it was expensive, it was not clean and well furnished. The lodge was expensive. It was costly, but it had no good facilities, and it was not even clean, or it was not tidy as well, and the room was not well furnished as well. There were no necessary furnitures too. It had a tin roof room. The room where we were going to spend our night was small. The size of the room was small. I did not find it cozy, in spite of a small window that was facing towards the north. and there the room had only one window, and that only one window also faced north. And generally we know that the north facing window, and it is always cold. The room was not as airy as we expected. Both of us disliked it. So both the sisters did not like the lodge. We asked our granny is grandmother, is there any hotel? We like to stay somewhere else, but not here. When we asked about our option, our grandfather replied, no, there is not any guest house or hotel nearby. No option, no alternatives. It was a single lodge in that place. Their reply annoyed us, upset us, but we could not make any further request. After we unpacked our suitcases, opened our suitcases, our grandmother warned us not to go outside till their return, until they come back. We don't, my sister promised, but I knew that she was telling a lie. We had already decided to go out. Grandparents decided to go round the city, and the two sisters also had already decided to go out and see the road, houses, and the surrounding area of the lodge or the city. We went out of the lodge as soon as our grandparents were out of our sight. When we reached a narrow gravelled street, it was already dusk. And it was already dusk means it was already twilight, it was already evening, it was already nightfall. The view of the setting sun was very pleasant. Birds were returning to their nests. We could hear children playing soccer or football nearby, but the little street was quiet. There was no sign of any hotel nearby. Suddenly, a thug stepped out from the bush, came out of the bush. He growled, "Don't move." He was tall and lanky, lean and thin. His black beard and dirty curly hair was disgusting, very unpleasant, bad. He was wearing a black face mask and spectacles or glasses or goggles. When he came very close to us, we could smell cigarettes and a terrible smell of alcohol in his breath. I shivered. My little sister was terrified. We were speechless. He said, "Give me your chain." So I did. Means the narrator of the story gave her chain to the thug. When he turned to my sister and said, "Your earrings?" Without uttering or producing any word, she gave her best gold earrings. Snatching my handbag, he jumped into the bush and vanished, lost. Then we cried and cried. After some time, we were recollected ourselves and ran back to the lodge. We did not feel safe until we got into our room and locked the door behind us. Though the man looted our precious things, valuable things looted, he taught us a good lesson. We had disobeyed our elders, which we were not supposed to do. Despite their warning, we walked out in a place which was near for us. Before this horrible experience, we did not used to listen to our parents and elders. How stupid we were. We now learned that we should obey them because their experience and knowledge are our guidelines for a better life. After this incident, we became more obedient or disciplined. However, we decided not to tell the scary incident to our grandparents or even our parents. We knew that they would punish us even though we had learned a lesson. That dangerous adventure is still a secret hidden that I only share with my sister. Only two sisters know this event and they haven't told this event or incident to anybody else. And dear students, the two sisters learned a very important lesson in their life from this incident because they disobeyed their grandparents. Their grandparents had told them not to go out, but they denied and they went out. So they suffered this way. Now let's go to the exercise level. And first one, number 1 is vocabulary in use. Number 1. Solve the following crossword puzzle using the words from the text above. So you have to choose or take the necessary word from the reading comprehension passage. And solving this crossword puzzle, the first one, across. Number 4. Are you ready with pen and paper, dear students? Number 4, across. Number 4, covered with gravel. Covered with gravel. And the word is Gravelled. 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 Number 6. Grabbing. Grabbing. And the synonym of this word which you have to supply in your puzzle is grabbing is snatching. Snatching. Grabbing is snatching. Now number 8. Shook slightly because you are frightened. Shook slightly because you are frightened. And the necessary word is shivered. Shivered. Once again, students, number 4, covered with gravel is gravelled. Grabbing is snatching. And shook slightly because you are frightened is shivered. Shivered. Now let's move to the down side. Down, number 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Down 1. Disappeared suddenly. Disappeared suddenly. For this meaning, the necessary word in the text is vanished. 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 Number 2, a stupid or careless mistake. A stupid or careless mistake. Necessary word is blunder. 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 Number 3, containing furniture. Containing furniture is furnished. Furnished. Number 5, a violent person, especially a criminal. A violent person, especially a criminal, is THUG, thug. English sound, thug. And equivalent Nepali word is thug. Thug, and English thug. Said, number 7, said something in a low voice. Said something in a low voice is GROWLED. GROWLED, growled. GROWLED, growled. Now, vocab in use, number 1 finished. Now comes number 2. And number 2 is find the words from the text. Find the words from the text above that describe the following noun. And we have 3 noun words. 3 noun words are LODGE, lodge. Second one, street. And third one, thug. Now we have to collect the necessary adjective words to describe those nouns specially. So, lodge, necessary words to describe the noun word lodge are small, dirty, not airy, not cozy. This means the lodge was small, the lodge was dirty, the lodge was not airy, the lodge was not cozy or comfortable, the lodge was not well furnished. These are the words to describe the noun word lodge. Now, number A, street. To describe the street, we have some special adjective words, necessary words. They are narrow, quiet, gravelled. This means the street was narrow, the street was quiet, the street was gravelled. 3 words are suitable. And number B, THUG, thug. To describe thug, the necessary words are tall, lanky, black-bearded, disgusting, alcoholic, and tall, lanky, black-bearded, disgusting, and alcoholic. Now number 2 comes reading comprehension. In reading comprehension, here the 4 options are given and we have to choose the best answer and supply in the blank. Number 1, choose the best alternative and fill in the blanks. A. Number A, the weather was blank while they were traveling. Options are pleasant, cold, gloomy, hot. Pleasant, cold, gloomy, hot. The best answer is the weather was cold, not the weather was pleasant while they were traveling. So the right answer is pleasant. Number 2, number B, the sisters did not like the lodge because it was dirty, cozy, airy, spacious. Dirty, cozy, airy, spacious. The two sisters did not like the lodge because it was dirty. It was not cozy, it was not airy, it was not spacious. It was dirty. Right answer. Number C. The blank said, "Give me your chain. Give me your chain." Options are grandparents, 2. Parents, 3. Thug, 4. Manager of the lodge. Who said, "Give me your chain"? Obviously, the thug. Right answer is the thug said, "Give me your chain" to the two sisters. Number D. My sister said blank. Options: we want, don't move, your earrings, let's keep the secret. And my sister said, right answer is first one, we want. We want. When their grandparents said not to go out until we come back, that time the younger sister promised them, no, we won't go anywhere until you come back. We won't. Number E. The two sisters learned to be blank after that incident. Liar, obedient, honest, well-mannered. The two sisters learned to be, second option, obedient after that incident. Obedient is the right answer, second. Now comes question answers. Number 2, read the text and answer the following questions. Dear students, I will help you with some informations. Question number A. Where did the two sisters go to spend their vacation? Where did the two sisters go to spend their vacation? Answer: the two sisters went to their grandparents' hometown, to spend their vacation or holiday. Number B. What did they decide to do in the absence of their grandparents? What did they decide to do in the absence of their grandparents? Answer: they decided to go out. They decided to go out of the hotel, of the lodge, in the absence of their grandparents. Number C. Why did they go out of the lodge? Why did they go out? They went out of the lodge. The first reason, they did not like the hotel. And second reason, they wanted to see the surroundings. Number D. What happened when they reached the street? Answer: when they reached the street, a thug suddenly came out of the bush and looted them. Number E. What important lesson did they learn from their mistake? From their mistake, the two sisters learned that children must obey their parents and elders because their experience and knowledge are guidelines for their better life. Number F. Why did they decide not to share that scary incident to anyone? Answer: they decided not to share that scary incident to anyone because if they did, they would be punished from their parents. Last question. What lesson did you learn from this text? And from this story or narrative essay, I learned that we must obey our elders, seniors, because they have better understanding about life and situation. Okay, so we finished the comprehension questions, and one more is comprehension 3, telling the incident in short. My sister and I decided to go out our grandparents' hometown to spend our vacation. On the way, we had to stay at a lodge which was neither cozy nor clean. We wanted to stay somewhere else, but there were no such places. Thus, we had no option. As soon as we unpacked our luggage, my grandparents went outside, warning us not to go out. We had already made a plan to go out, and as soon as our grandparents went out, we also went out of the lodge. As we reached to a gravelled street, a thug came and looted us. We were frightened and decided not to tell anyone about the incident. Thus, we learnt a lesson that we must listen to elder people because they have plenty of experiences and knowledge. Thank you very much, dear students. Today's our time is almost over. See you next week. Thank you very much.